BTS's Day 1 soundcheck at Rogers Stadium in Toronto reportedly took an unexpectedly hilarious turn when Jimin and Jungkook became the center of attention. What was supposed to be a routine rehearsal quickly felt like a mini comedy show, as the two members appeared to exchange playful moments that had fans laughing and cheering throughout the stadium. Jimin seemed to be in an especially playful mood, while Jungkook appeared more than ready to match his energy. Their little interactions reportedly kept catching the attention of fans, creating several spontaneous moments that felt less like a rehearsal and more like a behind-the-scenes comedy performance happening right in front of thousands of ARMY. The atmosphere became even more entertaining, as fans reacted loudly to every funny gesture and expression. Jimin and Jungkook appeared completely comfortable joking around, turning ordinary moments between songs into something fans could not stop watching. Social media quickly began buzzing with clips and fan reactions from the soundcheck. For ARMY, who had waited to see BTS live in Toronto, the unexpected humor added another memorable layer today. One, rather than simply watching the members prepare for the concert, fans were treated to the kind of playful chemistry that can make a soundcheck feel just as exciting as the main show. Of course, fans will likely continue discussing exactly what made Jimin and Jungkook's interactions so funny. Were they simply enjoying a playful moment before the concert? Or did something even more hilarious happen between them? Whatever the answer, one thing was clear: BTS's Toronto soundcheck had already turned into an unforgettable comedy moment. During BTS Day 1 soundcheck at Rogers Stadium in Toronto, Jimin reportedly became one of the biggest sources of laughter, as his playful behavior appeared to make it difficult for Jungkook to maintain a serious expression. What should have been a straightforward rehearsal suddenly felt much more relaxed, with Jimin seemingly turning ordinary moments into opportunities for another joke or playful gesture. Jungkook appeared to be trying his best to stay focused, but Jimin seemed determined to ruin that plan. Every time Jungkook tried to concentrate on the rehearsal, Jimin's playful energy appeared to pull his attention back. Fans watching the interaction could not help but laugh as Jungkook seemed to struggle between staying professional and simply giving in to the chaos. The situation reportedly became even funnier because Jimin did not seem ready to stop. His mischievous expressions and playful attitude appeared to create a chain reaction, with Jungkook repeatedly trying to keep his composure. For fans in the stadium, it was almost as if they had accidentally walked into an unrehearsed BTS comedy segment rather than a normal soundcheck. ARMY quickly picked up on the playful dynamic, with fans reacting loudly whenever Jimin appeared to make Jungkook laugh or lose focus. Instead of creating any serious tension, the moment gave the soundcheck a warm and entertaining atmosphere, showing how quickly BTS can turn even a routine rehearsal into something memorable. And perhaps the funniest part was that the Jimin versus Jungkook comedy battle seemed impossible to predict. If Jimin was already causing this much chaos during soundcheck, fans were left wondering one thing: what would happen once the actual Day 1 concert officially began? The moment quickly turned the stadium into a sea of laughter and screams, with fans seemingly unable to decide whether they were watching a BTS soundcheck or an unexpected comedy show. Every playful interaction between Jimin and Jungkook appeared to trigger another wave of reactions from ARMY, making the atmosphere inside Rogers Stadium even more energetic. What made the situation even funnier was the feeling of an unofficial competition between the two members. It almost looked like a playful challenge. Jimin trying to make Jungkook laugh, and Jungkook trying desperately not to lose. There was no serious conflict involved, just two members seemingly enjoying themselves while fans watched every reaction closely. Jimin appeared to have the advantage, because his playful expressions and unexpected antics seemed to catch Jungkook off guard. Whenever Jungkook tried to regain his serious expression, another moment from Jimin appeared to threaten his composure. For ARMY, watching Jungkook struggle not to laugh became part of the entertainment itself. The crowd's reactions only seemed to make the playful competition even bigger. Laughter, cheers, and screams reportedly followed the pair's interactions, creating the impression that the entire stadium was participating in the joke. What began as a simple soundcheck moment had suddenly become one of those lighthearted interactions fans would want to replay. And the biggest question was simple: who actually won the comedy battle? Jimin seemed determined to make Jungkook crack, while Jungkook appeared determined to survive without giving in. If this unofficial competition continued during the actual concert, ARMY might be in for an even bigger comedy show. Just when fans thought the playful chaos between Jimin and Jungkook was finally over, another unexpected moment reportedly sent the crowd into another round of screams and laughter. The atmosphere at BTS's Day 1 Soundcheck at Rogers Stadium in Toronto seemed to shift from a normal rehearsal into an unpredictable comedy session, with fans watching closely for whatever Jimin might do next. The funniest part was the apparent domino effect. Jimin would do something playful. Jungkook would react, and almost immediately, ARMY would burst into laughter and cheers. The more the crowd reacted, the more attention the moment received, creating an entertaining cycle that seemed impossible to stop. Then came another twist. Just when Jungkook appeared to regain his composure, Jimin reportedly seemed to find another way to make the situation even more amusing. Jungkook's reaction became part of the joke itself, while the crowd's increasingly loud response made the entire scene feel even more dramatic. With cameras capturing the members during the soundcheck, playful moments like these quickly became the kind of clips fans would want to replay. Even a few seconds of Jimin and Jungkook joking around could generate countless reactions online, as ARMY dissected every expression, gesture, and reaction from the two members. And that was perhaps the real plot twist. The chaos did not need a big performance to become memorable. One playful move from Jimin, one reaction from Jungkook, and thousands of screaming fans were enough to create a viral-looking moment. If the soundcheck was already this chaotic, ARMY could only wonder what kind of surprises were waiting for them when the actual concert began. BTS's Day 1 soundcheck at Rogers Stadium in Toronto reportedly became an unexpectedly hilarious moment as Jimin and Jungkook appeared to turn the rehearsal into their own playful comedy show. What should have been a routine preparation for the concert quickly became a source of laughter, with fans closely watching the two members' reactions and playful interactions. Jimin appeared to bring plenty of mischievous energy to the moment, while Jungkook seemed to be doing his best to remain focused and professional. However, the more Jimin played around, the harder it appeared for Jungkook to maintain a completely serious expression. For ARMY, that struggle alone became part of the entertainment. The crowd reportedly responded with loud cheers and laughter whenever another playful moment unfolded. Instead of simply watching BTS prepare for the concert, fans seemed to find themselves caught up in an unofficial comedy battle between Jimin and Jungkook. Every reaction appeared to create another reaction, turning the soundcheck into an increasingly entertaining spectacle. Just when fans might have thought the chaos was finally over, another playful moment reportedly sparked yet another wave of screams. Clips and fan reactions could quickly become part of the online conversation, especially when Jimin's antics appeared to trigger a reaction from Jungkook. The result was a lighthearted moment that many fans would likely remember long after the soundcheck ended. And if this was only the soundcheck, fans were left wondering one thing: what would happen when the actual concert finally began? Would Jimin continue his mission to make Jungkook laugh, or would Jungkook finally find a way to turn the tables? Whatever happened next, Toronto, ARMY had already received an unexpected preview of the chaos waiting on stage.